Okay, so for today, what I'm making is the brine for wings. What we have in here is 4 cups of water, about a 1/4 cup of sugar, about a 1/4 cup of salt, and a 1/4 cup of wing sauce, Frank's hot wing sauce or whatever kind you prefer. And then we're gonna put in some garlic cloves. I'm gonna get that ready. Okay, so 4 garlic cloves, but these are big ones, so I'm just gonna do 3. So you crush them up here. Put that in there. And the last one. So get all that in there. There we go. And then what you do is you just kind of whisk it all around, get it all mixed up. Then you take your wings. I'm just using drummies, but you could do the whole wings if you want. And you drop them in there, like that. Just kind of get them all soaked in there. There's 12. Oh. And then you're going to cover this, and you're going to let it sit in the refrigerator overnight. And then we'll pick up the rest of it tomorrow when we make them. Okay, so they've been brining for almost 24 hours, I guess, maybe 20 hours, something like that. So that's what it looks like. I forgot to tell you, I did add some thyme inside of here and mix it around as well. So what you do is, this is the brine that it's been sitting in. You just take each chicken wing out, okay? And then you transfer them over into a separate pot. Okay, so you're gonna put them all in here, and then you're actually gonna take all the brine that you brined it with, and you're gonna pour it in here, and you're gonna boil that on the stove. You're just gonna get it up to a boil, and as soon as it starts boiling, you're gonna shut it off, and you're just gonna let it sit and get back down to room temperature. So you see that in just a second. Okay, so we've got them transported into the pot, and we just put them in here to basically just come to a boil. And then when that's done, we will come back to you. All right, we are to a boil. Kill it right away. You can see them in here. Now you just let that sit and bring it down to, it doesn't have to be room temperature, but just cool it down a little bit. And then over here, I've got my oil. I'm just using vegetable oil because it's the best to fry in. And of course, I'm with my cast iron skillet. Put about a 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch of oil in there. And then over here, this is going to be the breading. So this is just regular flour. And what we do is we're just going to season it up a little bit. We're going to add some paprika. We're going to add some Old Bay seasoning. We're going to add some garlic. And we're going to hit it with a little bit of salt. We're going to hit it with a little pepper. A little pepper in there. And then, optional, if you like a little extra spice, you throw some red pepper seeds in there. And then just get that and just kind of mix it all up. There you go. And that's going to be our breading, which we'll see in a second. Okay, so they came to a boil, and then I shut the heat off, and they sat for about 15 minutes, and then I drained out the brine. So now all you have is the wings. And my oil is heated up, and how you can tell, of course, if it's ready to go is you just put a little bit in there and you can see it kind of start to bubble up. And then over here, I've got the wing sauce, and you can make it yourself, which is basically just butter and hot sauce, Tabasco or Frank's or whatever, or you can just buy the pre-made stuff, which is what I did. So you just take the wing, you go ahead and put it in the flour, and with the coating, you just kind of get it all coated there. And then you're going to put it right in. And you let those go for about 2 minutes, and you got to kind of remember where you started. So I started here, then I went kind of clockwise and then into the center, with that one being my last one. So you just got to kind of remember that. And then you're going to flip it, and then you're going to put it up in the sauce, and I'll show you that here in just a sec. Okay, so they've been going for about 2 minutes on each side, and what you do is you just take them out, and you can kind of rest them on a paper towel here to just kind of get some of the grease off of it. And don't worry if it looks like the breading has come off of it. It really hasn't. It's on there because it'll stick to it when we go in our sauce. So now you just roll it up in the sauce. Take each one. Kind of roll it up there into the sauce. Spin it right up in there. And all right, there you go, the finished product. Put a little bit of celery out here. There's blue cheese or ranch dressing, whichever you like. And there are the wings. Let them cool and dig in. Enjoy.